peeps. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I got a good show for you today. We are finishing up on the non-landowner's job. We are on the back property, and this is our last day of cutting here. Me and Derek ends up putting the finishing touches on the last of the. Derek actually hand cuts, and I help clean up his tops and stuff. So we end up dropping it right in the bean field. But first, before we do that, on my buddy in the back here, we've got a really cool thing here. We got a tree. He's got a beautiful lake, right? And we're gonna cut this gum tree right off the top of the lake. His buddies come over to watch, and me and Roger's gonna try not to look goofy in front of the three of them. So let's see if we can do this right, and they end up impressed, and we end up being heroes, not zeros. Here comes my chainsaw. He's coming around the field. He was held up waiting on Derek and him. There he comes. Hi, honey. We're getting ready to go to another big job. And this is the last of the small jobs, the non-landowner job. It's been challenging. I will say that. Keeping everybody happy and getting their little stuff done for them. But I will also say they've been very good landowners to work on. We're very happy to have this timber. And I think when we get done, I think everybody's going to be pretty happy. Now, some of them was shocked with how much sunlight hits the ground, you know, and how much openness it makes and how much of that stuff goes on. But I told them, I said, they're not rocks. They all grow back. This is part of weeding your garden. And this is the garden out here. It just goes with the territory. This will be through somebody that, through new eyes.
Man, look at that. Oh, there he is.
I do this, I hand that off to people to get their commentary.
Oh.
If it looks stupid, say it.
Yeah, if you're stupid, say it. The one at the end.
Got a couple gum trees to cut out of his yard here. I'm sure he's getting tired of mowing around the gum balls and all that stuff. I'm trying to lay him in a spot where it's not going to be so bad to pick them all up. Tops and all, to get him cleaned out of his yard. Roger's down there hooking up the other tree. Now I'm going to be quiet through the rest of this and let y'all kind of listen and see how things are going. It does take a little bit of time to get the other tree done and ready, but I'm hoping that some of you, there's enough of you that watch it and enjoy it to where it's not coming across as dead air time. I do got some things I can talk about with you, but I think a lot of it you can see, picture worth 1,000 words type of thing. So I hope you all enjoy this. Put some of that top down there?
You can, right in here. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Yep, we'll do that, and I'll burn the rest of it up here. I get a little burn thing. Yeah. Is this thing on or something?
Yeah, it should be on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. It goes, the screen goes black.
How's it look that filter?
Oh, that look,
See that dark filter? Look up in the sky.
Okay. I see it.
Now before, it just destroys the picture.
Okay.
Oh, that looks real good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I'm learning.
I was
Slowly
looking
but
at it, I was like,
surely.
I didn't think that thing came on.
Now, where that one's going is right down here.
Okay.
And he's gonna pull up here and pull on it, and we'll put it right down there on them stumps.
Well, I can get on the other side and film you or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like he knew to stop, and then literally just hit the trigger.
We're gonna go on the other side. Oh, load up. You would bring your record truck out here and pick it up.
Yeah.
When they're gonna drop that bag on there,
This way. Come this way.
away from the pond. Now why is he putting that around that so it don't go in the pond?
Well, so it don't go in the pond, and plus he can control it.
Is it dead? Is that really dead or does it?
Holy shit.
Cool as hell.
What did you think about that?
Pretty good.
See if we can make it back up the hill without sliding and getting stuck.
Wet.
Come on, baby, you can make it. There you go, come on.
They should have pulled a little harder, but it went okay.
It went good.
Did it capture the whole thing?
I hope.
Okay, this is the end of the day here. Derek's finished up on this other side over here, and we kind of met in the middle. And this is where the middle tended to be. It's right along the back line, which is the west line here. If you have to go back in the beginning of the vision, you could look at the map. This is our west line. And these guys, they just impress me. Both these landowners, the one Derek's been cutting on and the one I've been cutting on. Well, all of them really, but these two, they kind of got a relationship, and they're real particular in the woods. And daggone it, now both of these guys, I could done tell you they're looking at it like, man, what a mess. You know what I mean? I could done tell, I could sense it on them, you know, but because every inch of these guys' woods, both of these last two landowners, they wear the woods out, hanging out with it. I mean, there's, you know, everybody that, there's certain assets that some people have that really affect their psyche, you know, that really makes them happy and stuff like that. And these woods makes these two landowners very happy, and their families. And you know, when you're in here doing this stuff, you are changing the face of the way things are, and it's hard to. Oh, it's stressful. I mean, these things are big that you're taking down, and they try to all they can. These big trees do everything they can to destroy the little trees on the way down. So, and you're trying to minimize roads, you're trying to minimize trips on the soil. It's just, there's just a lot of stress that goes with a job like this. Okay, so we cut these last few trees. Derek wants to hand cut these two to make sure that nothing's going to hit that fence over there, because these guys got this fence marked really well. And I don't want to tear the posts up or get nothing across it. So Derek's going to hand cut these last two big ones here to make daggone sure nothing gets in the wrong spot. And I'll clean them up with Brutus and stuff like that, and it's going to get out in the beans just a little bit, because we talked about it ahead of time, and we're going to put them right in the edge of the beans. We're going to try to keep it out of the beans as much as we can, but there ain't a lot of room between the beans and the fence, so we're going to have to take beans just a little bit. And I'm going to cut this bent, crooked thing. Now, I'm cutting it up high first, so I don't take a chance on losing it out in the field. If I cut it up a little higher, I can control, you know, I got more leverage over the tree. And where I cut it at, I still got an 8-foot log in it. And I tried to cut it according to where it'll grade out in diameter. You're looking for diameter drop and grade change and sweep when you're making a decision from the hip like I just did. And you're not going to make it within 6-8 inches of the right decision, but you try to get it as close as you can. I'll shut up now, but I'm getting ready to, I'm gonna whack this little one, clean the mess up a little bit, and get down in here, swamp out around these two trees so Derek can get in there with a chainsaw. He's gonna whack them while I go down over the hill and do my thing. And then when we come back out, Derek's gonna have them on the ground. All I'm doing right here is tidying things up a little bit, trying to put some of the bushier stuff down lower. I'll hit that again on the way out. They got foiler trails and everything else through here, and they ride their golf cart around and stuff, and they got a tractor to go around. They cut up some firewood and stuff like that, and they do little things and knickknacks. I'm just trying to tidy things up where they call it they call this lobbing the tops down. So what I'm doing is lobbing tops down, which is you take the bushiness out of them, and it don't do nothing except help the looks, the aesthetics of the job a little bit, and it also, lobbing stuff down also helps it rot quicker. You know, people ask me, well, why don't we chip or whatever, and this is a different kind of logging. than that. This is a different kind of wood too, so we tend to, you leave your tops for humus. That's like when you farm and you leave your chaff and stuff laying on the ground, that's your humus. Kind of helps with erosion, it helps with feeding the next generation of crop. It just kind of, so if you put it on a ground where it ain't sticking up in the air so much, you can, you know, that contact with the ground can help it. Not only does it look good and more aesthetic when you're done with the job, but it putting down on the ground, it helps it rot quicker and compost quicker or whatever, what have you, to feed the soil. Hi, Derek. But now I'm gonna go up and clean these out. My camera does die. We don't get to the end of this video and the camera just poops out. Battery issues. The daggum batteries. But I'll get off here and I'll shut up on the yakky yak. Don't talk back. right here.